You're listening to The Paul Higgins Show, where ambitious tech consultants come to unlock their potential. After 18 years as a global leader, I launched several businesses culminating in a successful exit. I'm sharing what I learned plus what's working now from mentoring tech consultants. You will hear leaders within our industry to help you build a business you love that allows you to do what you want. If you are looking for immediate cash flow wins to fuel your growth, go to our free ebook at paulhigginsmentoring.com/roadmap. Imagine spending hours every week creating content, reviewing sales calls, and writing proposals, only to realize AI could do the heavy lifting in a fraction of the time for you. But with hundreds of AI tools flooding the market, where do you even start? Hello, this is Paul, and welcome to the Paul Higgins Show, episode 593, and it's just you and me today. Today I'm going to share exactly how I use AI to run my business smarter, not harder. And I'll give you a practical framework that's working for tech consultants and SaaS partners, clients right now. So let me start with a real example. Just 6 months ago, I spent 90 minutes each week creating my content. It was on a Monday morning, and most of the weekend I'd sort of think about it and just, how am I going to do it? And I did 3 LinkedIn posts, a newsletter, and also this solo podcast each week. Now, 30 minutes max with, I hope, better quality. You reach out to me and let me know that. But this is the power of using AI strategically. But here's the challenge I see tech consultants face every day. You're so busy running your own business that you don't have time to research and test all these new AI tools. Every day there's a new announcement, something new coming out. And you're focused on learning the AI features in your core product, whether that's Salesforce, NetSuite, Zoho, Monday, you name it. Meanwhile, there are game-changing tools that can transform how you run your tech consulting business. So let me share what's working for my clients and me right now to help you. I've developed specific projects in both Claude and ChatGPT, which are the ones that I use the most. I use a little bit of Gemini, and I must admit that's getting better and better. But, Claude and ChatGPT are the core. And in Claude, what I've found is that it's great for content, right? So I use it for LinkedIn posts, weekly newsletter, sales, emails, and LinkedIn messages, podcast titles and content, YouTube video scripts, sales strategy development, pre-sales call research, course content development, webinar and landing page content, and even, how can we improve our tech collective? It's endless what I use it for. And then I also use ChatGPT. I sort of, flip between the different models, but I sort of use that more strategic thinking. And I do some work around the LinkedIn profile assessment. So how do you optimize your profile for my clients? They can basically run the custom GDP that helps with that. I do message and research construction. So, that's a little more in depth when I'm going to meet with a client for the first time. And they basically fill out a questionnaire, which is currently it's in a form, but we're going to move that into a GDP. And then I can sort of analyze that and we use our time together much better. Landing page builder, sales call review. So I've sort of got 2 that I test, one in Claude, one in ChatGPT, and then knowledge base queries. I've sort of uploaded all my knowledge base, which has got about 1,200 items that's specific just for tech consultants and SaaS partners that I've now uploaded that I can query. But here's a real example, right? So one of my Zoho partners came from an engineering background and had limited sales experience and training. Instead of spending hours manually reviewing their sales calls, I created a custom GDP prompt that it analyzes calls and provides structured feedback based on my 28 years of sales experience, including all of my time at Coca-Cola. So the result, a dramatic improvement in their close rates, right? And I remember when I used to do this manually, it used to take me hours to go through it, line by line. And to be honest, the 80-20 is the real key here. And, me talking and coaching them is more important than me doing the analysis. That's now done by AI. So that's where you can, combine the best of 2 worlds. But here's something crucial. An AI tool is not a replacement. Think of it as power steering in a car. It makes driving easier, but you still need a human at the wheel. Every piece of AI-generated content gets human review and refinement. Sometimes AI misses context or nuance that only the human experience can catch up. And I've tested it, right? Like someone will ask me a question and I give them the answer, and then I've asked ChatGPT the exact same, and it just gets nowhere near my experience because you remember it's only using the knowledge base that's out there, right? And, a lot of my experience and your experience is not public at the moment. So that's where combining your own knowledge into the LMM is fantastic. So I stay current with the AI developments through multiple channels. So each night I watch YouTube, follow key people. If you want to know who they are, just reach out to me. I actively participate in Rick Mulready's AI-powered mastermind, which is fantastic. A great group of people led really well by Rick. I follow key podcasts, like the AI-powered podcast by Michael Stelzner. He's doing a brilliant job. And also the Leveraging AI podcast. And I'm testing and experimenting with new tools as they emerge every day. Like DeepSeek is just new. I'm just starting to use that, etc. The next evolution I'm excited about is transforming our 128 playbooks. So they're the things that, I've learned from mentoring tech consultants and SaaS partners, put into a guide for you to, make it a lot quicker and easier. So the next path, like I said, is to put it into custom GDPs and Claude projects, which will be available in our Tech Collective community. This will make them more interactive and accessible than traditional PDFs or Google Documents. But here's the key insight that's transforming my clients' businesses. AI isn't just for owners. The real breakthrough happens when your entire team starts using it. I recently saw this with a client whose support team now uses AI to draft responses, cutting response time in half while maintaining quality. And that's why I've launched an AI operations mastermind focused specifically on improving operational efficiency and profit margins for SaaS partners and tech consultant businesses. We're seeing remarkable results in a beta test, and I hope to roll it out further in the future. And, really, once again, the insights that you share human to human is still far better than what you're going to get out of the AI at the moment. And let me share how I balance automation with the human touch. I always start with human expertise. So I come up with the ideas first, and then AI amplifies what I know. It doesn't replace it. I review and refine AI outputs, so I treat it like a first draft, not a final product. I use AI for research and presentation, but keep client interactions personal, so it just helps me to have better conversations. And my coaching background, it allows me to have those richer conversations because I'm not wasting time on doing research that I used to do. And I train my team on using AI whilst maintaining a professional judgment, and be transparent with your clients about how you use AI to serve them better. Right? I think, there's lots of examples where people pretend that it's a real person and right? You know yourself, so don't do that. Here's what's working best right now. Start with one core tool. I recommend Claude 3.5 for content creation, ChatGPT for process automation. Master one before adding more. So that's why I'm not rushing to DeepSeek right at the moment. And like I said, I'm experimenting with Gemini. 2, create a knowledge base that's AI ready. I'm moving everything to Google Drive, and in particular Google Documents and Notion, so that the AI can easily access and learn from the existing content. And number 3, get your team involved early. Don't keep AI as your secret weapon. Train your team to use it and watch their productivity soar. And I've certainly learned this from creating my content, where they can do a lot of the work that I was doing in, Claude 3.5. They can do on my behalf now, and it just means that I'm even spending less time. I'm going to really work on reducing that 30 minutes. If you want to dive deeper into building an AI system for your tech consultancy, I've just launched the AI Operations Mastermind, as I've mentioned, and we're working on exactly this. So email me at paul@paulhigginsmentoring.com for more details, and I'll see you next time on the Paul Higgins Show Solo Edition. Time for action. Let me know what you implemented from the show. I promise to respond. Plus, get the Tech Consultants Roadmap at paulhigginsmentoring.com/roadmap.